Hello, welcome back for another video. I'm pretty excited about today's video. I was given the opportunity to check out a bunch of Yuhi products, and you've probably heard of Diva or Repro and some of their other VST products because the company is actually really cool. Like, they make a lot of cool stuff, and the whole premise behind it was started by this guy who didn't have the money to buy analog synths, so he basically designed the software to try to emulate the analog synths, and he did an awesome job with the software. So over the past like 20 some years, it's just been like just amazing to see what this company has come out with. I'm new to the company. I mean, I heard about it like a few years ago, but in terms of using their products, I was given the opportunity to check out some of these products I'm going to go through, which is Diva, Repro rather, all by Yuhi. And the really cool thing is, so yes, full transparency, I'm giving the opportunity to check out these products, but the deal that Native Instruments is offering the next 2 weeks, you have 12 days, 4 hours, 55 minutes, is amazing. I would have bought this bundle if again, I didn't get the opportunity to check it out by Native Instruments. $279. I just wanted to hit this right from the beginning because I just think it is crazy, because for $279 you can pick up this Yuhi collection, which is like a bunch of really cool products, and that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be going through just to show you what they all are, how they all work. One of my lights went off. I really don't understand why this happens. I got these new lights and this light just went off. Thanks a lot. And it goes back on. I gotta look this up to see if they're motion or not, and why after like being on for 5 minutes they decide that now the other one's gonna go off and come back on. This can't be normal. It can't be. I don't get it. All right, back to the video. So with this bundle, you get Diva, Repro, you get Satin, which is a really cool tape simulator, Color Copy, which is classic bucket brigade delays, so that's delays, Twangstrom, which is a spring reverb, and Presswork, which is compression and saturation. There's all really cool presets in all of these things. If you don't want the VSTs, you can save on just picking up Diva or Repro at a really reduced price. If you're familiar with these synths or you've been looking at them, this is an amazing opportunity to buy these. So I don't want to sound like I'm trying to sell this too much. It really is that I just think this is a really great deal for some great synths that will fit nicely into your set of synths if you don't have anything like this already, which like I didn't. So all right, let's like dive in. You can go to the Yuhi website, find out more about the products. But again, you have to purchase the bundle from Native Instruments. And yeah, let's just dive into this because like I'm really psyched. I started playing around a little bit and then I'm like, why aren't I recording this? I should be recording this, but I'm not. So let me record it. So what I had come up with was I was just like playing with this was Diva. So yeah, that sounds familiar. That's the other thing. You start playing around with these synths and then you realize I've heard that in a song, and I don't know which song, but that definitely sounds familiar. So I'm going to just copy this because I really like that, but I still want to show you some more of the presets, and I just don't want to lose what that was. And I'm really good at losing things even when I've favorited them. So let me stick that here. So let's play around with this. So when you first open Diva, you're going to see this. This is the main front page here, and this is where you can play with all these parameters. So this type of synth is really great for people that want to play with all the different parameters you can do. You can do sound design, find a sound you like, a preset, and then fine tune it. I'm really excited to get into doing more with sound design, but again, as you've seen my other videos, like I haven't. I think it's just a time thing, so I'm mostly into presets, but there's a lot of good presets that come with this. So this is what I was playing, right? But let's see. Let's actually turn it off. So that's that maxi scoop. Mark that as a favorite. So this isn't, you see there's bass, lead, poly synth, dream synth, percussive, rhythmic effects, and templates. So I'm a dream synth. And let's just try a few of these. I think what it is the depth of the sounds. It's just like a certain character or depth to the sounds, which I really, really like. And there's a lot here. I like this other one. I guarantee you've heard some of these in some songs. That's really light. This is where we were. What song is this? Comment below. I don't know what it is, but it's within the past 2 years. There's a song with that same exact sound. So you get the idea. Just wanted to go through some of these presets so you can see, like, you know, what they are. So that's for pads, right? So let's see what we got. Let me take this. I'm actually going to stick with Diva. Well, I'm going to delete all of these. Proper labeling things is so important. One thing I started doing recently, which I'm just gonna like hone you in on because it helps me so much, is once I pick out the actual scale key that I'm in, the key. I mean, I don't really do any special scales per se, but so basically the key, I just write it here. I just want to know you know, what it is, and just always remember, instead of having to look and dive into the machine to figure it out. It's nice to have it right there. So that's a little tidbit for you that I learned from somebody else, and I was like, duh, why aren't I doing that? So yeah, so let's check out some of these leads. So just figure I'd play around with some of the presets so that you can hear them. Heard that somewhere. It's amazing. That happens all the time with Atmosphere. But now, you know, you get a new synth and you're like, yeah, I've heard that. That's why I don't think there's anything wrong with using presets. Everybody does it. If that's your blocker to getting started, seriously, just use presets. But there's a lot here because I was all the way over to the right. I'm not gonna go through all of these. Maybe just find one that I think sits well with what I'm doing. I think I had Diva. Oh, I had Repro over there. All right, before I head there, so this is Diva, right? So we're playing with that. I mean, you can hear just the dynamics of like all these different presets I'm playing with. And again, these are just the presets. You have this main page where you can change all these parameters. Another area to make different modifications. All these oscillators, voice to tune, variants. So you have still more. And then a scope. So you can see the dynamics of the sound. And then the presets. Pretty cool. You can go through the presets this way as well. And then you can see how that front page, what options change, what happens. I just find it, you know, going through this page here, find it easier. Polysynth. Let's check out some of these other things in case I don't use them in my beat. Pretty cool. So percussive types of sounds. What's this? Oh, nice. What's this one? These are nice. Oh. Strummer. Let's see what this is. That's a fun one. Effects. What do you get here? There's some interesting effects. Templates. I'm not sure what this is. So, let's see. So I haven't read about this, but maybe this is like a starting place for different types of synths, because I see, yeah. Might be a starting place, and then you can go in and play around some more once you've, you know, gotten that bass sound. All right, cool. Third party. I assume that might be if like I get bangs from somebody else, but like you can buy bangs on different websites where people have made stuff, but you can see that they give you these. So there's no shortage of presets right here with Diva. Before I go into actually making the beat and drilling further, I want to actually go over Repro too. So I have Repro 5 here. I guess there were, and you know, forgive me for sounding stupid, but I think there was like a Repro and then they made another one. And when you buy Repro, you get two. You get like the original and you get 5. But let me just look in here just to be sure so I don't sound like a complete idiot. Let's see. So Repro 1 and Repro 5. And what does Repro 1 look like? I'm just curious. So this, I mean, again, I should do my stunning before I start these videos, but I think that Repro 1 is the original and Repro 5 is the new one, but they're somewhat different. So there's things obviously in Repro 1 that you may be interested in. Anyway, all right, you go figure that out, but still it's amazing because I mean this is just a really, really cool synth. So let's take a look at Repro 5 here, and let's take a look at, you know, the actual, like the VST. So you get the front here for all the areas where you can tweak things. Again, more like get behind the scenes here, tweak some more stuff. There's a lot of things to tweak. That's the whole point about this synth. Then you get the presets, so you don't have to tweak anything. And then other parameters, which I'm not sure what they do right now, but as I get to play with it more, I will find out. So basses, you can see this is a preset for basses. All right, let's check out the leads. That one I really liked. So just as you can see here, Repro 5, I mean, there's just some amazing presets. So between like picking up these 2 cents for like whatever it comes to, if you just want the 2 cents, is like, it was like $180. I mean, this is incredible. I just think you're getting a ton for your money. And that's why I would easily pay this for this bundle. I'm gonna do a few videos. Like I'm gonna like dig in. I'm gonna do some more beat making videos over the next week using this. Like only this. What I've been using a lot lately is I've been using a lot of just massive actually. So this thing sounds amazing. See what the pianos, pianos and organs sound like. Let's put that on a chord. Yeah, so I'm just like blown away by this. I think it's really, really cool. And as I go through the presets, like I hear lots of different like genres of music. So I just can tell like this is something you're going to be able to use for a lot of different stuff. Yeah, so these were some of the ones I favorited the other day. Brass and strings. And look, I mean, it goes over, right? I mean, there's still more even. Here are actually chords. How does this work? So basically you play one key and it's playing a chord for you. I keep doing that. Pretty cool. 1978 historic. Loops. What are loops? It's pretty cool. So you can just see the amount of sounds that you can get out of this. I mean, this is crazy. So I just can't get over it. Again, this is just the 2 cents. If you buy the whole bundle, you're going to get, the other VSTs. And let's play around with that a little bit. You know what? I'm thinking about this. Like, I want to make a beat, but I'm really spending so much time going through all the different parameters that I don't think I'm going to get to doing that in this video. And maybe that's okay. Like, we'll just like go through what you're getting here, and then I'll make another video where I actually make the beat. Because one of the cool things I was doing the other day, right? I told you I had gotten this this sound, right? I like this. And that's on Diva. And then I started playing around with the different VSTs from Yuhi, and the one that I really liked too was this Satin, which like is a tape effect. And again, the really cool thing is it has a lot of presets built in. So I want to just show you how this changes that sound and what you can do. So I click here, I can go to the presets and just really get an idea of what they have. So there's a delay mode. So you hear the delay. Tape reverb. So you can do some really crazy stuff to it. It just really changed the way it sounds. Just make it really dirty. Just do whatever you want to it. Not that So I like that. So you can get an idea of what Satin does. Really cool tape machine. I mean, it's not just for I mean, let's see, studio mode. So that's a cool thing. So this is like mastering. Give it some different flavor. If you wanted to use this on your master bus or your drum bus here. Again, you can still use this on individual sounds. But as you can see, you could use this on drum bus, master bus. I have a UAD plugin. That's a tape machine, and it's really cool. All right. So let's try. I wanted to actually give an opportunity here to see some of the other effects. So color copy. Let's open this. It's actually pretty cool. Again, a bunch of presets, right? There's some phase going on. Subtle chorus. And you can hear it is subtle. Gives it a little something. Let's see, panning. Do some crazy stuff to your sound. Just goes to show, like, this is how some of these producers out there are coming up with the sounds that they are. So, you know, they might use a preset, but then they might go in and they'll find a VST and they'll play around, with it and figure out like how they can tweak the sound, maybe not via sound design, but via using a VST. Now with this one, you can go, I was on the presets page, you go back to the front page, you can play around with it, you can change various parameters to tweak it even more off of that preset. I like color copy. I think it's pretty cool. And let's see, what's the other one? The other one was, so press work. Is that the spring reverb? This is the dynamics processor. So, I mean, for this, you can use on individual instruments. You might find that you obviously want to use it on your master bus, your bass, you know, experimental. That was pretty cool because you can try some different things. So yeah, this is something that you don't necessarily have to use as a compressor on your master bus, but you can play around with it. And even, like, who's to say you can't go use a guitar compressor? So here are all the drums, synth. Yeah, but just to give you an idea, this is what you're getting out of this compressor. Again, might be, you know, better suited if I showed you, you know, on the drum bus or something, or with some of the drums, which I don't have right now. Alright, so let's check out the spring reverb. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Some of these here are just very subtle. It's a classic short reverb though, so let's see long. And you can hear it back there. Again, this is with no VST on. That's with the VST on. I was playing with this one, the filter and pitch effects. Thought it was pretty cool. Really can change your sound. Some of these are nice. Some are a little bit crazy, but that's where you can get experimental. I like this one. I put this as a favorite. Frayed Edges. I like the little trailing Yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff that you can do with the VSTs, and so let me just go back because I want to bring this back here because I just want to put this into perspective. So this sale that NI has, so basically everything I just showed you, you can pick up for $279. It would generally be $724. I think that is insane. And again, if you just want the two of these, if you just want Diva and Repro, you know, they're half price. This 50% off sale for this is just insane. These are quality instruments that really can, I think, step up your sound and give you, like, open a door. If you don't have any synths yet, like, just really open a door to, you know, even getting involved with some sound design and stuff. Like I said, I haven't really been playing around with this per se, but let's say if I open a lead and, let me see, whoops. So if I load that one up and then I'll go to the main page and see what I can do. Let's see how some of these things change it. So this sub, brought up the lower tone, and the noise, you can hear the noise it brought in. How about a sub oscillator? What will that do? Again, it's sub, it brought it down. Let's see, what else can I play with? And I'm new to this, so it's... Let's play with this LFO1 down here. Let's see what happens. No, I don't hear much happening. So maybe whatever that is really subtle. Actually, maybe that just changed how I moved to other keys. And here's the cool thing. So there's back arrows. You go back in time. So you can see everything going back. Can't go back anymore, but so that's a cool thing. If you click on something, you change something, you're like, oh my god, what did I do? You just click this forward, backward, so it makes it easy to experiment but go back to where you were before. And I believe that is on both of these, on Repro as undo, redo. I'm gonna end it there. Like, this video is already really long, and I'm gonna stop it there for today. Tell you to go over and pick this up from Native Instruments. You've got 12 days to do it though, so if you want to hang out and wait for my next video in which I'm gonna go into actually making a beat. I want to finish this because I really do like this. I like this a lot, and I can hear something here, so I'm excited to play around with that in the next video. So I'm going to do that for you guys. Thanks for tuning in today, and see you again shortly.